George's Mobile Detail here. I'm working on a 2005 BMW 530i, and I guess some of you guys wanted to see some of my work, so I'm going to show some of my work here. I'm showing some of the compound phases that I'm going to do. I'm using a wool pad. I'm using Meguiar's Diamond Cut 85. What I did here was I wet sanded these doors. They had orange peel. The whole is from the top to the bottom. This side over here is refinished. That's compounded. It's not polished yet. So start this up. Do another application of compound here. Always do 2 applications of compound that gets the clear coat cleaner. Okay, let's take a look at this and see what we got. Looks good. Now I want to angle the camera over here, and this is the part that I refinished. Notice the depth and the clarity in there. See everything here in my facility, in my garage. And I'm going to start with the bottom part of the door. Now after this stage, I'm going to polish it with the Ardex polish. I do 2 applications of that. It's about 1:30 a.m. in the morning. I have about 15 hours into this car. What I did here is a headlight restoration on this car, a deep scratch removal. This is one of my 5-step paint restoration details that I'm doing for a client here. Okay. Now, what I want to do is show everybody here. If you look down below, that's all the orange peel that I sanded out. Now, we zoom in here, you can see that a little better. What I did there was I wet sanded that out to level out all the orange peel, so when I go to buff this out, it's got nice clarity and depth. Because I got a go-kart in the background, just to show you guys how much depth and clarity that this clear coat has. So I zoom out, turn over to the other side of the car, same thing. Same thing there. Looks good, doesn't it? I also want to mention the fact that after I polish this, I'm going to use a clear coat sealer 9200, which is a Teflon sealant, which has a temperature rating of 1500 degrees. Compared to waxes, waxes have a temperature rating of 165 degrees. They dissipate and they melt. And what I also want to stress to people too is clay boring is very important. I clay bored all the contaminants out of this clear coat, the industrial fallout. And why is that important? It gives the polish a base foundation to stick to on the clear coat. And not only that, when you're going to lay your sealer down over your base, that locks your shine in for a solid 12 months plus. Wax isn't going to lock your shine in for about 7 to 10 days. What's going to happen is your wax is going to dissipate, it's going to melt off, and then it's going to start washing away your polish, flaking away your polish. And then what happens is it gets to the clear coat. Then when it gets to the clear coat, it starts oxidizing, it starts dulling, it starts fading. And then what happens is it starts rusting out. What are the two most important reasons why cars rust? And one is because they're not clay bored, and two is they're not sealed properly. And as I stressed to everybody, to all my clients, that you know, a Teflon sealer is what's going to make your car last. Waxes don't make your car last. Everybody doesn't have time to wax their vehicles. They're always at work. They're busy with their families, out having fun. And what I stress is to get a Teflon clear coat sealant. That way, you know, your car is going to be very well protected. And I just wanted to show a little bit of my work here. I've been very busy lately. Tomorrow I have a Hummer coming in. And what I'd like you guys to do is maybe leave some feedback. I know there's a couple of you detailers out there that are new to the industry and that are learning, and you know, I learn every day as I move on and go on, and you know, that's the same that you guys can do too. Watch some of my videos, watch other videos on YouTube. I still do the same. I'm a detailing refinishing expert. I do more refinishing than detailing, but I do them both, and I like to show some of my work here, and I like to have a couple of comments. I'd like to thank Martin Wright down in Wright's Mobile Detail in Jacksonville, Florida. Boy, this looks really good. Let's do another zoom in. Just look at that in the background. Now, let's zoom in on this. Notice this is just the compound stage, so you might see some blemishes, but other than that, this looks really great. And I'm gonna do a testimonial video on this vehicle too. See, you're getting glares in the background. So I'm going to bring this video to an end, and let me know what you think. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a great day, and God bless.